Hello and welcome everybody on today's presentation. My name is Claudia Eifert and I welcome all of you folks from so many places all around the world. It's really fantastic to have you here in this presentation of Swiss Gold Global. And as usually, we start on time so that we don't waste your time. I know for many people in the United States, it's a very important week with Thanksgiving coming up. So we appreciate your time to be here on that call, take it out of your busy schedule. Well, what we're going to do it in the next 10, 20 minutes. We're going to give you an overview about Swiss Gold Global, what is Swiss Gold Global, and how you can benefit for all the new people on the call. And then we're going to have our founder and CEO, Bill Rowell, coming on board, and he's going to do with myself some Q&A. So whatever question you have, please, there's a little bit of a panel there. You can just like a little box where you can type in, and you can type in your questions you actually have. And then we're going to address these questions after that presentation, which hopefully can run through quickly for you. So quickly to myself, who am I? Well, I'm an affiliate with Swiss Gold Global, working with Swiss Gold Global now since well, not now, since really the beginning, so since day one, and that is like over 9 years ago when we started Swiss Gold Global. And here we go. You see our founder and CEO actually there standing in the largest refinery of precious metals, LBMA refinery refinery, Argo-Heraeus, who also produces the gold for the Rolex watches, and he's a strategic partner since many, many years, and this is how we launched really as a gold and a silver company to provide you gold and silver savings that you could start from as little as $25 and really diversify your income. Why? Well, you're going to learn in this presentation why it is so important to have gold and silver. But of course, I know many of you guys are here because you heard something about cryptocurrency. Now you hear me talking about gold and silver. You may don't really understand. Well, I'm going to get into that in a second. So just our brief history. Our founder and CEO, he's a licensed precious metals dealer in the DMCC in Dubai. And as you see on the slide there, since 2016, we actually do cryptocurrency mining. And I know this is the hot thing right now. This is in all the talks. This is every day, basically. It doesn't go a day by. There is something now in the news on TV which talks about Bitcoin. So what we have done is we have added that product for you since over a year now, and I know the people who started with it, they're very, very happy. That's all I can say. They're very, very happy because they probably quadrupled or even more their money from last year, which is pretty amazing. So we, as you see, our products and services, we have gold and silver, where really you're working with the finest company, that is Argo-Heraeus. So you have here the it's a silver bar purely, and yes, it is heavy. We have also coins, so which are of course 99.9 gold coins as well as bars, and you literally can save from as little as $25 when you have enough together that it actually is enough for a product to be shipped. Well, then we ship it to you if we ship into your region. Pretty basic. Otherwise, you just store it with us, and it's been stored in the LBMA, London Bullion Market Associated storage facility, and that is, of course, the top name in storage facilities. This is where we store it for you. So anytime you wish to sell it back, every time you, you basically have access to that. Very simple. That is really about diversification. Now the altcoin and the Bitcoin mining, we again partnered with the top company in the world when it comes to mining of cryptocurrency. So not just Bitcoin, but also altcoins like the Zcash, like the Monero, like the Ethereum, etc. This is mining for these altcoins and Bitcoin. That's what we offer, and we are the most profitable company out there. There is none other which is more profitable than the one we work with. That's just upfront. We have an affiliate revenue income stream for you. That means if you decide to actually market our products and services, if you want to do that, then there is an affiliate revenue stream of 9 different ways which you can get paid through Swissquote Global. We also have a Swissquote Global Academy, and that is really, we have coaches such as Bob Proctor from the movie The Secret. I think most people would have at least heard about it, and he actually put his programs in our back office, and you can listen to them in your back office. We have also really great material when it comes to gold and silver, understanding money, great courses in there. So that's really our Swissquote Global Academy. We do have monthly coachings from the co-author of the Robert Kiyosaki Rich Dad Financial Education System, that is Carolita Oliveros. She is coaching you on a monthly basis on really get this wealthy mindset. So those are our products and services. And yes, we are living in a changing world. Certainly paper money is replaced by digital currency. In fact, the Cayman Investment Forum, they recently said either Bitcoin or gold will represent the future store of value. So you got to ask yourself, do you own any gold? Do you own any silver? Do you own any Bitcoin or cryptocurrency? Well, gold, as we know, has held its value over thousands of years. And what matters is not the price, but really its buying power. What can it buy today for you? When we look back in Roman times, with one piece of gold, which was probably a little bit bigger, if not the same, like this, you could buy a beautiful pair of leather sandals and a good toga. Well, 100 years ago, again, for the same piece of gold, you could still dress yourself beautifully. Yet, also 100 years ago, for $20 US, you could purchase 1 ounce of gold. Now, today, if you were to sell this gold in the market, you still would get around $1,300. So you could still dress yourself beautifully for that. Yet, what could you do with $20? Not much. And this is just really to show you, to impress upon you that gold and silver, the same thing, maintains its purchasing power. So you're working for a currency. It doesn't matter if you're living in the US, if you're living in Venezuela, if you're living in Argentina, if you're living in Taiwan, if you in the UK, wherever you're calling in, and I know we have people from many, many countries calling in, you're probably working for a paper currency. You're probably working for this. I work for euros, so I'm not, well, I do work for others as well, but I get euros as well. So these euros, every 8 years, they're only buying this much. So then another 8 years, and they're buying this much. So you need to constantly get more of this paper currency, this paper stuff, just to have the same, just to buy the same goods and services. So we see that here in a coffee example. In the year 2000, one coffee would cost $1. Today, the coffee at Starbucks costs you $4. Now, that is just the coffee. That's not the stuff with where you put all the sweet things on it. No, that's just the coffee. Back then, in the year 2000, the gold was priced an ounce at around $279. A gram would cost you $9. And that would buy you around 9 cups. Today, 2017, gold is priced around $1,250 per ounce. So a gram costs you around $40. That would buy you roughly 9 to 10 cups. So you see, gold, you get the same goods and services, yet you need way more of that paper stuff to purchase that. And when we look at trends, of course, and that's why the crypto market is so hot, that is why it's just really, really amazing what just happened in the last 3 months. This is mind-blowing. What happens in the last 6 months, what happened in the last year, it's just unbelievable. So we see the number of cryptocurrency wallets, they have doubled since 2013. So that means more and more people opening an account somehow or the other with a cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin or with another cryptocurrency. The average wallet size in Bitcoin right now is around $9,000. That's what I average have in the Bitcoin account. Now, when we look at fast forward 2025, that is just a few years. That's really literally around the corner. We believe, experts believe, the market believe, that the cryptocurrency capitalization will go up to 5 trillion. Actually, I can think of even going quicker than that. Why? Well, just from this year on, when I just look at this today, where I just put this chart, we look at today at the crypto market capitalization, and we see here Bitcoin, 134 billion US dollar in market value. A total cryptocurrency market capitalization of 241 billion. That, if you would have listened to my webinar, you know, around what, March, April, that was probably around 30 billion. This is now 241. So you see, it's growing at such a fast speed, and now institutions are actually starting to take notice of that and coming on board. So the average person, when you talk to people, they don't really know yet. They don't know. 1 out of 10 maybe knows something, but that's really it, not more. So we see certainly the future of money is waiting for you. So either you get on that train, you see that future coming, or you don't. But why choose us? Very simple: quality and price. You get the best when it comes to that stuff, precious metals. You get the best when it comes to mining. Again, there is no other company out there which gives you a better mining deal, just to say. Why is it more profitable to mine with Swissco Global? Because we are exclusive partners with the best hardware providers. That's Genesis Mining, and the farms are all over the world. They are the biggest, of course, they have a vast experience in mining. What are the benefits mining with us? Well, if you mine, I just had this example actually from one of my people I know. I wouldn't yet call it a good friend, but certainly a very nice person. And he was just purchasing some miners himself because he thought, you know, he could do mining himself, and so he purchased them. But then, of course, the delivery time takes so long time, and when it now arrived, he said, well, Claudia, you know, I know you do mining. Do you need those miners? They just arrived. I just paid over $2,000 per each miner, but I can't really mine at home because it's not profitable. I would lose money. I said, well, you see, wouldn't it have been better if you would have purchased mining from the largest company? And so this is things which is really important when you can mine at home, but it is not profitable anymore. So and of course, with the largest company such as we work together, it certainly is amazing, which I'm going to show you now. And I just hope that you sit on your chair, because this is crazy. So how can I calculate my mining rewards? Well, when you look at Bitcoin, and again, Bitcoin contracts, we are right now in pre-sale to be launched at the 28th of February, meaning they start paying out of the 28th of February. Why? Because it's too much demand, and Bitcoin contracts are selling out like anything. The smallest contract is 200 gigahash, and there's, for an affiliate, you know, you can purchase whatever you wish, what amount you want to wish. We have maximum right now 20 terahash, which you can buy. You can buy as many contracts of 20 terahash as you wish, but it is when you go in our back office, so at one time you only can buy 20 terahash. We have a custom plan, so you can check out. We have, of course, so it goes from 200 gigahash to the 20 terahash, and you see the smallest contract is $35.80. What does it give you based on today's Bitcoin price and today's difficulty rate? What is going to give you? Well, very simple. I made this example for you. Bitcoin contracts are open-ended contract, meaning until they are not profitable to be mined anymore. Right now, they're huge profitable. We see, in fact, if we would put $35 to work, and in your first year, you're making around $180 $11. So that's not bad of a return. That's almost 3 times your money back in 1 year. Now you're going to take off 28% for mining maintenance fee of that. And then you arrive at, of course, and this is really just cryptocurrency mining for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin are open-ended contracts. Now, there's a difference to altcoin contracts. They are 2 years contract. And I want to just touch on quickly what is the contract time. So the contract time really is the specific duration of an open-ended contract, which is variable and determined by 3 factors: the mining difficulty, the Bitcoin versus US dollar exchange rate, and the maintenance fees. That includes the electricity, the cooling, the development, and servicing costs. Okay, and as we say, we cannot control the first factors because they are totally unpredictable. Who would have had predicted that Bitcoin would be at $8,000 now in November, mid of November? I mean, I had no clue. I wished, because I would have bought way more. I can tell you that. I mean, I would. We didn't. Nobody knew. So, and this is just seems like there's no end. It's just like going up. And that, of course, it's a benefit for you because that means you make more money. Maintenance fee, as you said, is here. Now, when you look at the altcoin contracts, they are 2 years contracts. 2 years. So we see they started with $29.99, and then you have larger contracts. Let's look at the small contract of $29.99. All maintains is already included. So what you see is the net price which you would make on a daily basis. So you see here $29.99 is your contract, gives you 1 megahash per second. That is the speed on what it mines for you. And we make $20.89 based on current Ethereum price and difficulty rate today. What does it mean for you? Well, you're not yet cash flow positive after 1 year, but hey, this mines for 2 years. Look at your second year, and then if Ethereum increases as well in price, you win there again. So certainly a way better return than any bank would give you. Let's look at Zcash. Zcash, as you see, starts with $47.99, and again, there's no limit to what you want to purchase. So let's look at the return. When you see $47.99, 25 hash per second, that's that's the unit where the Zcash mines. You make in your first year, based on today's price, $45.58. So you almost literally made your money back, and then of course your second year you're cashing in. Not bad. Monero starts at $49.99, smallest contract, 60 hash per second. And let's look at what this does. Well, based on today's Monero price and difficulty rate, remind you that changes all the time. Based on that today, you're actually profitable in your first year. You make $54.11, and then of course your second year you still making good money. What happens after that second year? Well, there is no mining anymore. You need to purchase new contracts. Very simple, because they run for 24 months. The great thing is when you purchase altcoins now, altcoin contracts, you get start paid out straight away. So when you purchase it, then the next day, of course, you get your first payment. With Bitcoin, it starts on the 28th of February, because it was all sold out. So how does it work? Well, it's very easy to set up. You choose a contract, get KYC compliant, and then purchase your hash power. Hash power gets activated, and then you start cashing in. Simple system, and very easy to share. Global business. You can sell back your gold and silver as well anytime. There's no sellback fee. What makes us different? Well, we, as well as on the customer side, which is a really important side, because you could just become a customer, we also engage in the model of network marketing. What is network marketing? Well, it's the most trusted form of advertisement, of marketing, of word of mouth. So when we like something and we share it, well, we get paid. And there are 2 ways to join. As I said, a customer, that's the person who's buying a product through an affiliate, and the customer then, when he buys a mining contract, gets daily mining payout, exactly the same like the affiliate. the customer purchase at the same price like the affiliate, the mining contract says. No difference to that. The difference is when the customer refers customers, and he can only refer customer, he only get 2.5% more mining power added from referral bonuses, whilst a affiliate gets actually 5% hash power added when he refers. And the customer can upgrade anytime as an affiliate member, and he can also purchase gold and silver wholesale. The affiliate, well, the affiliate is the person promoting the SDG products through marketing efforts. So what are the best packages to start your affiliate business? Well, the different packages to start. There's the miner, the silver, gold, executive, ambassador, platinum. It really depends on you. I always say go for the big one, very simple, because when you go for the big one, already your yearly membership is included. You get the largest contract when it comes to mining. That means you make more money quicker because of the mining investment, and you have a larger size in gold and silver. But if this is too much for you, no problem, because you don't have to. There's no must here. You can start with a miner package or with a silver package. These are all one-time entries. So all those packages are one-time entry. The difference is in the miner and silver, you have a monthly recurring auto ship. So every month you have to pay $50. If you want to stay active, in that $50 you get products, and of course a large percentage of that $50 is paid out in affiliate commissions. Why? Well, because you get rewarded for sharing the products and services. In the gold, executive, miner, ambassador, and platinum, it is already in there. So that means the $50 monthly is already factored in that for 1 year upfront. Next year, if you're on a gold, executive, ambassador, platinum package, you simply pay again $600 for your affiliation. You can stop at any time if you wish to, but your mining doesn't stop. Your mining carries on to pay out. Again, there's 9 ways to get paid, and that is the gold, silver, crypto retail bonus. Every time you retail gold, you retail silver, or you retail crypto, you're going to get paid out. Bonus when you enroll new people. There's a uni-level bonus, rank advancement, a build to bedrock bonus, a leadership bonus. You're going to get paid unlimited level in your organization, an extra 2%. Then we have the generational bonus. We have the check match bonus, where when you enroll people and you help them grow, you help them build up to a leader, you can match their check, meaning whatever they make, you're going to get 10 to 20% of that. And then there's a global bonus pool where all the volume comes in one pot, and you're going to get paid your share from that. So let's look a little bit in detail. The retail bonus, what is that? Well, very simple. When you sell gold or silver, depending on how much you sell, you get 1% of that retail. On the hash power, that means when somebody purchases a customer or an affiliate purchases from you mining, you're going to get 5% on what they bought, on their contract value, added to you, and it mines you more money on a daily basis. If the customer, if the affiliate, if the customer recommends a customer who recommends a customer who recommends a customer, you're going to get paid on all these customers also an extra 2.5%, even though you didn't introduce them. When you enroll new people, very simply, you have a fast track bonus. So every time you enroll a new person, you're going to get, depending on the package, from $35 to $500 paid out, and it pays weekly. So 35, 55, or 300, or 500, depending on the package people join, you're going to get paid in dollars out. You can then use these dollars to buy more mining, or you can use these dollars to buy more gold and silver, or you can just have them paid out to your account. Build to bedrock bonus, that's a bonus for people to really get fast started. You introduce 3 people, help in your first month, in your first 30 days, help them to introduce their first 3 in their first 30 days, and you make an extra $200 additional to all the other bonuses. If here a little example, if you enroll 5 people, you enroll 5 people with a miner package, that's $170, you know, you are already $225 making, plus you're going to get 5 times a mining bonus from these people you referred. Silver package, you're making with 5 people $350 plus a mining bonus. Gold, you're making $725. You see, you have made your money back, because remember, you're going to get that mining bonus as well. Executive miner, so it's $3,000 packages. Well, you're making almost $2,000 plus. You have quite a nice size now on mining bonus accumulated platinum. Same deal here, you almost get $3,000. And remember, you got gold and silver in these packages as well, and you have large mining contracts. So it is absolutely amazing. Uni-level bonus, that is really when you then build the organization. It pays from level 1 to level 7 down, and it pays 5% from level 1 to level 7 on the volume it is produced in all your organization. Now, level 1 and 2 have an extra bonus of 10%. That's called the Enroller Bonus, EB. So literally, you're making your first and second level 15%, and then you make 5, 5, 5, level 7. And as I said, the Ambassador Leadership Bonus has an extra 2% unlimited level down. Rank achievement bonus, so we have, obviously, when you achieve a rank, you're going to get an extra cash bonus, or you're going to get lifestyle golden products, such as, I know most of you guys, you really want to have that golden Rolex. Yes, we have that. Global bonus pool and much more. That's what we offer. So if you want to build cash flow, be paid to save in gold and silver and Bitcoin, your next step is team up with us, join us, and get started. And remind you, if you mine Monero, if you mine Zcash, if you mine Ethereum, whatever you mine, you always can get paid out in Bitcoin. So it doesn't mean that when you mine in Ethereum, yes, you can get paid out in Ethereum. But hey, if you don't want to get paid out in Ethereum, you can get paid out in Bitcoin, right? So that is totally changeable and possible for you. So with that, just a quick disclaimer at the end. There's no guarantee, of course, that you will earn any money using the techniques and ideas displayed. These materials are not to be interpreted as a promise, financial advice, or guarantee of earnings. Bitcoin and altcoin daily payout will vary depending upon, but not limited to, price, difficulty rate, independent mining companies, operational expenses, and contract life. That's just what we have to do. Make sure you guys, when you share that, always put a disclaimer up as well. So connect with us, share our message, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thank you so much for listening. And now we're going to go into the second part of that presentation, and that is I'm going to bring on our CEO and founder, Bill Rowell, and we're going to do some Q&As for you. I know there's always a lot of questions. With that, thank you so much. And for you guys who tune off now and want to go somewhere else, thank you for being here. Share the message. Bill, I see you are there. Great to have you on the call.
Great to hear, Claudia. Great presentation. Very thorough and very prompto on the move there, just like Bitcoin. Hasn't stopped, has it? Over $8,000. I was just looking at the calculators. Wow, what a return people are getting today, really, from this. It's so exciting. So welcome to everyone joining us from many parts of the world. I see we have Bitcoin Granny in the UK on the call, my favourite lady, other than my mother, I must say. Great to have you on the call, Mary. I understand you were on the call with Australia the other day with Kiki, and you actually, I mean, you're retired, of course, hence being Bitcoin Granny, and you actually said that you earn more on a day from your Bitcoin mining bonuses that you've earned than what you earned from your retirement pension. Now that is beautiful. This is what this is all about. So well done to you, Bitcoin Granny. Look forward to seeing you back in Birmingham or the UK on our next trip. So what questions do we have, Claudia?
Let me just see here that I find the panel, but yes, it was an amazing webinar. Actually, so I will hang out with Kitty there and having Mary on the call. So let me see here the questions. Guys, feel free to ask any questions. I know we have a lot of people on the call. We have a lot of new people on the call. I mean, many, I don't know. I have never heard the name, so it's really great to have you on. So just keep typing. I know I did a really fast presentation today, but hey, we have a lot to go through, and Bitcoin is fast. I don't know where we're going to be after the presentation, where Bitcoin is going to be then. So Bill, no questions at this point, but I know the questions, they're just, I see people typing, so questions are actually coming in, and yes, they do. Okay, one question is here. I want to add multiple wallets on the back office. Is it possible now or sometime in the future?
At the moment, it's not possible to have multiple wallets per algorithm. Like you can't have multiple wallets per Bitcoin or Ethereum, etc. But in the future, that is certainly a possibility. That will be 2018. In fact, maybe between ourselves and Genesis, or Genesis and ourselves, I should say, since they're really the godfathers in the foundation. Maybe there's something exciting coming out with the wallets later next year, which would be exciting to be able to actually help that. I also heard, just digressing a bit, I heard someone was speaking about also Ethereum. You know, it's good to mine a basket of these different currencies. I mean, really, Bitcoin has been, no question about it, the last month has been the most rewarding coin to have. I mean, even since November, it's gone from $600 to around 8,200, 8,300 now. You know, 15 to 20% swings in between that, sometimes a bit more, so it's pretty volatile. If you're not used to that, it can be a bit unsettling. But, you know, Ethereum had been sort of in consolidation for, sorry, not Bitcoin, Ethereum had been in consolidation for quite a period now. I actually own Bitcoin mining rigs myself in another part of the world, and I like Ethereum as well. I like to mine, but doesn't worry, I don't care about the price in one respect. I just want to own those particular coins. So the people who are mining for Ethereum, yes, you can get paid out in Bitcoin, but you know what? It's good to get paid out in Ethereum as well to diversify your portfolio a bit. I mean, primarily Ethereum's up around about 16 to 17% in the last maybe week to 10 days. And where could that go? I mean, the technology, there's lots of things about it, but you've only got one big company picking up smart contracts, and that could be maybe 500, maybe 1,000, maybe 200. Who knows? But it's nice to have some basket of other cryptocurrencies as well.
But Bill, maybe to clarify a little bit the question as well, which was asked, I think, by Paul Nolte. Paul, let me just go and give here, 1 second. I'm going to just do something here. Did you guys see that? You actually can add multiple wallets, but I think Bill understood, let's say you have multiple Bitcoin wallets. No. So you could actually here in your back office, so just that you see here in your back office, you have different mining contracts. Let's say I have a Zcash contract. Yes, I have a Zcash contract, and I can here actually add what payout method I want to have, wallet payout type. So I can actually then say, hey, you know what, I want to get not paid out in Zcash, I want to get paid out in Bitcoin, or I want to get paid out in Litecoin, or I want to get paid out in Dash, or I want to accumulate Ethereum. So then I can go to my next mining contract I have. Let's say I have a Litecoin mining contract, which I do have. And I can say, hey, here, I want to get my Litecoin paid out in Bitcoin. I can do that. So you can add multiple wallets, but you can so let's say you want to have multiple Bitcoin wallets on it. This you cannot. You can every time change your Bitcoin wallet. So let's say you today had a wallet with, let's say, Exodus. But now you got your finally your Crate wallet delivered, which is your Trezor, and you don't want to necessarily use so much Exodus anymore, and you want to switch over to Trezor. Well, what you do is then you go into your back office, go to Bitcoin, select your contract, select to get paid out in Bitcoin, and put here the Trezor address in there and change it, put it in wallet here, confirm wallet. So again, you copy paste the wallet address, security code, which comes up here, completely understand and agree the terms, update wallet. It asks you again to update wallet. So it's twice that you need to press the update wallet button, and then you should be fine to go. But let me look at the next question. I hope this is clear now. Okay. What's Bill's view on the possibility of Bitcoin future trading? Comes from Bill.
Hi, Bill. This is Bill. Well, I don't know, Bill. To be quite honest, no one's got a crystal ball. But what I can do, and this is the new disruptive technology, of course, but as a trader, I'm not trading now. I like to own and hold in one sense. I mean, maybe smarter people should be trading, but I don't do it primarily because I don't have the time. And if I was to trade forex, if I was to trade contracts, I think you need to have the time to do the trading. If I go back to the 1990s, of course, you know, trading was a good thing to actually do, and I was doing it pretty much full time. But at the moment, I don't. So where is it going? Well, I think when there's huge volatility swings like this, when you're having 15, 20% movements in any particular coin, if you're a sharp trader, you can certainly make money. I think Claudia tells me that she trades. She tries to, you know, she'll take a profit, and you'll never go broke taking a profit. That's the other thing that I think is really, really important. And it's also okay to take some of your equity out. Take a little bit of profit there, because if the market changes and no one really knows what will happen, at least you've got something to show for it. Because I know after the 1990s, the dot-com boom, many people, including me speaking, were too greedy, didn't want to pay my taxes. I didn't take any profit. I held on to my shares. When the market moved, it moved very, very, very fast. And I was caught with my pants down pretty much and couldn't sell what I had. So I still own these junk stocks today. Now, with that said, I don't refer to crypto as junk stocks. The whole protocol and the whole design is very, very different than, let's say, a high-risk stock in that sense. The whole protocol regarding the adoptability of Ethereum, maybe Dashcoin, Bitcoin, etc., as it becomes more exposed in the world, certainly would be favorable towards the price of these particular coins. Where it could become more speculative is with a lot of these ICOs, a lot of these white papers, and online marketing driving the price of some of these coins, which really don't have much substance behind them. That's where you could get caught out, but that doesn't mean you should not own any. Just be smart how much you want to own and be willing to maybe lose it all if it moves against you. But I'm not going to give advice. I'm not a financial advisor or trader. That's just my own personal opinion, Bill, on that.
One thing is, of course, you know, what you hear more and more in the markets now when you follow the, you know, the people who are trading, when you follow the people who are in the game, in the cryptocurrencies, are really deeply involved in it. It's that, you know, 2018 is when really the big institution probably going to start to come on board in Bitcoin and more in the cryptocurrency market. So I think we will see a huge movement in that market. But let me just finish that question with Paul Nalty. Hi, Paul. And Paul, again, he's just wanting to know that if he would like to have one wallet for Ethereum and one for Bitcoin. Yes, exactly. That's what I just showed you. Any cryptocurrency which you mine in, you can add a wallet for that. Next question is, Antonio is asking, hi Antonio, if I upgrade to, for example, a gold membership now, when I will start paying this monthly $50, and when the mining will start for the membership, the 28th of February?
Okay. I'm assuming that Antonio has a free package now. He wants to upgrade to a gold package. Okay, if that's the case, Antonio, it's actually, I think the gold package is great value. It's a good move to actually do that because it covers your complete year of membership. So you don't have to pay $50 per month with the gold package. The gold package is your complete annual membership of $600 factored in there. You also have gold or silver, and then also you have your crypto. But the crypto, the Bitcoin that you're selecting in that particular package, which it will be at the moment, that will not start paying until the end of February, the start of March. That's where Bitcoin mining is right now. Now, in the near future, we'll be changing these packages. You'll have the ability to select a drop-down tab and say, for this package, I like to have Ethereum. This package, I might like to have Dash or whatever. You can have whatever mining you'd like to actually have. But at the moment, it's fixed to Bitcoins. That's what the majority of people want, even though there's a lag time in the mining coming online at the end of February, early March. That's just the way the market is right now, but the demand is absolutely incredible. And I'll be also in Munich again. I was there for a couple of days last week meeting with Genesis. I'll be there again next week meeting him for a few days. I think Claudia and some people from the US will be joining us as well. And we'll be having some very, very important meetings regarding 2018, but it looks very, very exciting, very promising. And just on this point regarding mining, you get quite a few tickets on this, of course. People say, well, we're not going to start getting mining until 2018. let me just bring out a few points regarding Genesis Mining. First of all, our most expensive package, which we sell at 179 per terahash, is cheaper than most competitors' cheapest package out there. Okay, that's a fact. Secondly, is that their maintenance fee is 28 cents per terahash. So when Claudia showed you the calculator earlier, just to give you a bit of an idea here, if you bought a 15 terahash package for say $2,300, at the moment it's going to give you around about $8,000 a year return based on the current situation with Bitcoin. Cost you $2,400, you're going to get about $8,000. Now, just on the maintenance fee of 28 cents per terahash, how you'd actually work that is, you're going to pay you're going to actually multiply 15 by 28 cents, which is around $3.75. Let's say $4 per day, multiplied by that 365 days of the year. So you've got about $1,400 to $1,500 in maintenance fee costs, which you deduct from your gross earnings in Bitcoin, which is over 8,000. And there's no other company out there. Many of them make these claims. I've been on calls with many of these companies, and you ask them, what is your maintenance fee? Or ask them to give you a daily calculation, and I can tell you right now, 99% of them can't answer it, or they don't want to answer it because they know they're nowhere near competitive towards how we do it with Genesis Mining. So be aware of that. Yes, there is a lag in the mining coming online, but you're plugging into a billion-dollar company, transparent company. When they don't have the mining, they tell you. I'd like that very, very much. You know that you're dealing with a real deal company. When they have the mining, when it's going to come online, they tell you. And that's the type of company I like to work with. And that's why I stick with them, and that's why we work together, because I really enjoy working with the team of people because of the transparency, their vision, and where they're going in 2018. They're not perfect. We're not perfect in this fast-growing disruptive technology, but I must say they've got a big plan, and I am there with our team 100% supporting them, and they're there 100% supporting us.
Correct. And I was just showing some people here the screen. I'm not sure if they see it or not, but I'm actually here in the back office of an affiliate, and you can see you have this slider which you can drag, and then of course you can then check out your pricing. Obviously, and as bigger you get, or as more you get, obviously you will have a little bit of a discount there. So that's basically how it works. And you see, when you compare those prices, as Bill said, we are the most efficient one out in the market. There is just simply none other, and this is simply very simple to explain, because it is the largest company. They have a different purchasing power. They get totally different prices than, let's say, a small company coming on board and wanting to build their own mines, and it's just not possible. So this is just basically here. I'm now looking for some questions, but Bill, maybe you want to do a comment to that.
Yeah, I just want to re-emphasize the point. Buying up the hash price is one thing. We already know we are the cheapest in the marketplace. No question about that. It ranges from 159 a terahash for the largest packages up to $179 a terahash for the smaller packages, based on what Genesis provide us. That's the way it actually works. 179, many of the competitors are well over 100 and 185 and beyond that, and don't discount. But your big win is not just on what you pay for the hash. I want to make this very, very clear. Most importantly is what your daily maintenance fee is going to be. That affects you every day, 365 days a year, compounded. So, 28 cents a terahash is a long way less than 34 cents a terahash, 20% or something like difference straight up. You're in front of the game plan. So when you look at things and compare apples with apples, make sure you're comparing apples with apples, not apples with pineapples.
That was funny. Yes, anyway, so that was funny. There are some more questions coming on here. Okay, so yeah, Bill, what is your outlook on, we heard something on new products coming out in 2018. What is your outlook on that, or what can you tell us?
It's a great question. We have lots of things coming out, but we're just so far behind at the moment because of all these different changes going on. Our IT team, we've taken on more people, but engineering and changing payment gateways, and then changing our pricing and what's happening with hash power. Every time things change, it actually takes our labor to serve these changes. But to answer your question, primarily next year, I can't go into it too much, but we have some very, very exciting things primarily coming on. It would probably be around about, I would say, end of February also. Around March, we'll come out with some good announcements. It'll affect the mining, maybe it's wallets, maybe there's other things as well. Certainly the mobile apps, which we've been talking about for a long time now, are so close to being completed, so close. 2 mobile apps, which is going to be very, very, very nice. They're so close to coming to the marketplace. They've been saying this now for months, but they've been put on the back burner to look after more urgent needs. But they will come out, and when they come out, they're going to be a nice tool for you to be able to, of course, share, what you get paid, see what your gold and silver holding is, and be able to contact your own network, etc. You'll be having dinner with some people, and your phone goes off, and you see you just got paid in Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever it might be. This is a great way to share and grow your organization and compound your daily payouts. I mean, this is the whole point. When I heard the story of Bitcoin Granny Mary, it really excited me. It touches my heart, because this is helping people change their life. I mean, who wants to live on a pension? Most people I know that live on a pension, they do it pretty tough. They work all their lives, pay taxes all their lives, and live on this mangy little pension where they can just get by. And here we have a lady, courageous in her young 80s, because she is very, very young, goes to the gym, she's on tablets, she's on the PC, she's trading cryptocurrency, she's mining for cryptocurrency, she's into gold and silver, and she's making more money every day than what a pension pays out on a monthly basis. I mean, that is goddamn awesome. What a great mentor. God bless you, Mary. It's fantastic that you do that. What a great mentor you are, not just to people your age group, but to us, I'll say myself, younger people.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, it's truly amazing story. I mean, wow. I mean, really, this is Bitcoin Granny. It's really an amazing story. I mean, she. I think we have to actually promote you more, because it's really an amazing story. It's just an example for all the people out there. Absolutely, that it really doesn't matter. It has no age barrier. It absolutely not. So many people, they are so stuck with the age and whatever. It's totally. Well, I don't want to say the word, but it's absolutely not true. But I know from my mentor, of course, Bob Proctor, he said when he had his 80th birthday, which is now, I think, 6 years ago, he said his next 50 years are going to be his years where he works the most, where he's going to work the most, achieve the most. So I do truly believe in it. I really do. I do not see there's any age barrier. Now, Espen from Norway. Hello, Espen. Hi. You say in Norway. Hi. Yes. What is your feeling about the future for the Bitcoin? And he said, I sent the smartest the smartest crypto valuta to go for. Isn't it the valuta that most of the people are going for? She's asking.
So the question was regarding the future of Bitcoin. Is that right, Claudia?
Yes, Bill, because she says there are so many cryptocurrencies out there. And yes, when you go to the coin market cap, I'm just going to show you that there is many out there.
It's a great question. I mean, Bitcoin has the greatest adoption. Bitcoin has, I don't know what the market cap is in cryptocurrency right now. It must be getting close to $200 billion. I would say maybe $130 billion of that must be Bitcoin. Second in place would probably be Ethereum, maybe 40 billion or something like that, and the rest are followed by all the other basket of currencies. Bitcoin has not been hacked at all. It's never failed. The protocol has never failed itself. What has failed, of course, is the exchanges where things have been hacked and people lost their Bitcoins. And of course, it's the one coin that has the greatest adoption around the world. And we accept Bitcoin. We accept Bitcoin for gold and silver. We accept Bitcoin for our packages. I mean, we don't do that for other coins. Maybe we will in the future with Dashcoin and Ethereum, etc., but we don't. And Apple, for example, accept Bitcoin. So airline tickets you can pay with Bitcoin. In Switzerland, you can pay taxes in some of your states. You can pay taxes, government taxes with Bitcoin, which means clearly they recognize it as a currency. They don't recognize, I can't pay my taxes in Switzerland with Australian dollars or US dollars. I have to convert it first at the bank into Swiss francs and then pay it. But I can pay in Swiss francs or I can pay it in Bitcoin. So as far as adoption goes, I think it's a good question. It's a disruptive technology. Maybe the best coin that's going to ever be on this planet hasn't even been thought of yet. Who knows where it's going to go in the next years to come. But as far as the adoption, where we are right now, where we're heading, there's no question about it. Bitcoin is the coin. It's volatile. It's not without risk. All of the currencies, these cryptocurrencies, are not without risk. Even though you see these big earnings there, we just spoke about. You know, you buy a package of $2,500 and getting $8,000, $8,500 at the other end of a year, estimated. That's not fixed. That's not guaranteed. These creators spoke about the factors that could influence this. Who knows what's going to influence this? Maybe the government changes regulations, or maybe they turn off the internet. Who knows which closes down adoption? There's variables here. So I just want people to be, yes, you've got to be in the game to learn about it and earn from it. Very, very, very important. But don't put yourself and your family at risk. But it's very important to be engaged. And I think it's a great discussion to have over the kitchen table to discuss the future of money, this new technology. Because if I go back to the 1980s, 1990s, about let's say the internet, I did not invest in Microsoft. I did not invest in the internet. Why? Because I didn't understand it. Now, do I think that I would have liked to invest in the internet? Absolutely. There was a huge amount of money to be made. And we have to think, only 1995, there was only 16 million people on the internet in the world. Today, there's over 3.5 billion. And today, when you look at Bitcoin.com, you look at the statistics on the charts there, there's probably only 16 or 17 Bitcoin wallets in existence today in the world. Wow. Now, you compare the time, we're living in a much faster digital age now than what we were living back in the 1980s, 1990s. It was just starting out then, in one sense. So today the world is light speed. I mean, kids, everyone is on their phones. I mean, communication, there's more power in your hand phone that you put in your hand that actually put man on the moon. And that's the truth. There's more power on this little unit than all the computers used to put man on the moon back in 1966. Yes, I was there. I do remember it. I was a young guy. But this is the world we're living in today. It's very, very, very exciting. But again, it's not without this. So be smart. Have money management rules. Take some profits. You know, celebrate your wins, and be engaged. So I think I'm no expert in the field, but I think Bitcoin is going to be there to stay, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be like this. But certainly the trend is up. I mean, no question. As the adoption, as more people talk about it. Claudia spoke about institutions, financial institutions coming in next year, maybe trading the derivatives on it. There's a positive to that, and there's also a negative to that, because they'll drive the market, high frequency trading, all these things. It will make it very difficult, I think, for smaller players. There's a positive and negative to that, but one thing's for sure: the volume is going to increase, and adoption will increase, and of course, it could drive the price. I mean, I was looking at an article just before on some alternative news. It says Bitcoin price could reach $5 million, says Bitcoin Cash's self-proclaimed CEO. And there's a full article on this from this self-proclaimed CEO of Bitcoin Cash, Rick Solvinga. Sounds like he's also from up northern part of Europe, maybe up where you are. And he's talking about Bitcoin, and he gives the reasons for this. So, you know, it's very, very, very interesting, and it's very exciting to be engaged. But again, know where you are, manage your money well, and I hope you'll win exceptionally well. This is the time to be in this. These wealth cycles come past. You won't see another one like this probably in your lifetime. That's the truth of it. Okay, I saw the dot-com boom. Unfortunately, I didn't have the knowledge, and I made some money. I also lost a lot of money. I saw the dot-com boom. I saw of course, the gold. The gold and silver was fantastic from 2003 upwards. Went from primarily $250, $300 an ounce up to $1,900 an ounce in 2011. The silver went from very low prices up to over $50. It's back now. I think it's in consolidation. It's pretty much, because it's traded on the futures exchange, it's primarily manipulated by the bullion banks. But the physical market is exceptionally strong. It will come back into play. It will come back into play because the fundamentals of the world's financial situation has not changed, and silver and gold is an important thing. A small part to have, but a great thing to have, because I think silver and gold, especially silver, will have a multiple upside to it as well in time.
That's absolutely true. And I mean, when I just was reading some stuff. Well, I'm always reading, obviously, and we all are. Yeah, yesterday and the other week. So, you know, the big experts in when it comes to who already predicted the back then in 2007, you know, there's going to be the mortgage crisis, and that's going to happen because it has to happen because the fundamentals never lie, and it was in a huge bubble. Well, they believe the bubble will be worsened, of course, and actually start to burst in the year 2018, which is, of course, around the corner. But before I know, Bill, you want to talk about that, I just want to add one thing here. I'm not sure if you see my screen or not now. Paul Nolte was asking a question. Paul, you're already a affiliate. You do not need to upgrade and purchase the, you don't need to purchase the gold package. You simply don't have to do that. What you will want to do is you go to your subscription and you purchase the $600 annual membership. That's what you do. You purchase the annual membership for $600. You don't need to go in here and upgrade, because you already purchased the silver package. Okay, that's to that question. And I know Bill wants to add something to what I just said with 2018, what the big experts who predicted then, you know, the big thing is happening. I believe it will.
Well, you know, how far can you? I've got a bit of echo here. How far can you actually stretch a rubber band? That's the whole point before it breaks. I mean, you can start off, it can go much beyond what you actually realize it can before it does actually burst. And it could be multiple years. Now, yes, experts have been saying this regarding the gold market, silver market for some time, the financial market. But one thing's for sure, if you look at the 2008 crisis, we're pretty much back at the debt levels of where we were back then. So we're getting back to excessive levels. Stock markets are very, very strong, but I'm not a consultant on this, but I'm just saying, you know, it's when markets burst and bust, they fall very, very, very fast. And I think this could actually, but I think it's always good for gold and silver, and I think it also could be good for Bitcoin, to be quite honest. I mean, primarily it's gold 2.0, and it has similar characteristics to gold, and historically, when we had some market changes, I mean, Bitcoin's actually held up very, very, very well. But it doesn't have a long history like gold and silver, thousands of years to look at it and compare in charts and trading and things like that. But I think it's holding itself very, very, very well, and this will be most interesting. So it's good to have a basket of things which are good to diversify if such a crisis actually occurs. The thing is, you don't want to be left standing holding paper money in one sense. It's good to have hard assets, whether it's in real estate, of course, businesses which are generating cash flow, which is really important. A business like this, which costs you, you know, less than $2 a day, and 25% of that is actually an asset, and you can build a business globally that's pumping out cash flow every day to you. That is worth investing in and getting paid in, you know, in an income. It could be US dollars, it could be a Bitcoin you're getting paid in, it could be Ethereum you're getting paid in, and you're diversifying part of that with gold and silver. This is the perfect business model for such an event. This is why we're here. I've been doing this since 2008. I love this because I know the fundamentals of the market have not changed. And we have every ingredient that will support you during such a crisis. Diversification and balance is the key, but you've got to be engaged and you've got to share it to win.
Absolutely. And with that, we come to the end now. Last question here, and I see one more question coming from Aspen again. She's asking about Bitcoin Cash. Are we going to offer Bitcoin Cash? Is it coming? Yeah.
I believe we will be offering. In fact, we spoke to the CTO represents Genesis Mining, Stefan Schindler, last week. And we spoke about Bitcoin Cash, and that in the future will be coming on board as well. And primarily, Genesis will actually support or adopt the mining to whatever the mass market would actually like to have. And Bitcoin Cash has certainly been volatile. Hit $2,000, of course, over $2,000 the other day. But primarily, if you look at the two currencies, you know, I don't know what the total market price is between them. Let's say Bitcoin's at $2,000 and the other one, Bitcoin Cash, is at $1,200. So you know, it's combined, it might be 9,200, 9,500. Or when Bitcoin Cash had a bit of a rally up to $2,000, we saw we saw Bitcoin drop that down a bit, but primarily the total sum between the price of the two pretty much stayed the same. It didn't really break out beyond that. And what gave up on Bitcoin went into Bitcoin Cash, and then when it went back the other way, what gave up in Bitcoin Cash was given over to Bitcoin in the price. So pretty much the pricing between adding them together did stay the same. But to answer your question, yes, we will have that. I don't know whether it's going to be this year, but if not, certainly in the new year, we'll be having Bitcoin Cash. Hopefully we can have it this year. That would be really nice way to finish the year off.
Okay, I said last question, but one more from our friend Paul. Do free members earn on one level or multiple level? And is it 2.5% on all crypto contracts or only Bitcoin? Good question, Paul.
Paul, you've been with us a long time. You should be on these calls more often, and you would know the answer to that. I look forward to seeing you next time on our UK trip. Yes, as a free member, you earn 2.5% on every free member that you enroll. You can't enroll affiliates because you're not an affiliate, but you can certainly enroll free members, and whatever hash power they buy, you are going to earn 2.5% from what they earn. And your sponsor, upline sponsor, will earn 2.5% as well. Now, if your free member signs up a person, does it pay the second level? I'll have to check that myself. I can't recall.
You see, I'm working the plan. See, the funny thing is with that, the company owner or the affiliate, well, I know the compensation plan. So anyway, so I tell you guys, so let's say, Paul, you're an affiliate and you have a customer. Your customer introduces a customer. You can only earn one level. So not you, the customer earns only one level. Now you, Paul, listen to me carefully. You, Paul, you have that customer A who introduced customer B who introduced customer C, and customer, let's say B, purchases a contract and customer B signs in customer C, you're going to get 2.5% of that as well, which is really great. See, anyhow, so but great question. And what else did you ask, Paul? All crypto contracts or only Bitcoin? Well, of course, all crypto contracts, absolutely all crypto contracts. So yes, so I hope this is clear now. Show me your hand if it's clear. And yeah, thank you, Bill. And Brian says, you guys are awesome. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you so much, Brian. We appreciate you as well. You have been with us. God, my wrinkles are gonna. Yeah. Anyway, so 9 years. So 9 years, Brian. Congratulations. So it's a long time. That's fantastic.
Hi, Brian. Another Aussie based in Scandinavia, I think in Norway, I think Brian is. I'm in Europe, so we've been a long way from our land down under, but we'll have to meet up one day too. But thanks, you've been supporting us for many years. Great to have you on the call.
And with that, we are off. Thank you guys for this great, awesome 1 hour together. We're going to see you on more calls, hopefully. And Paul, hit me up if you need some help. Anybody. So wish you all a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, and well, let's get working. Let's get working and let's get sharing this great mission here. Thank you so much, and thank you, Bill.
Thanks, Claudia. Thanks, everyone, and we look forward to seeing you on our next journeys in different parts of the world. Okay, all the best.